What up? Welcome to another
Hi.
Friday Night Lights with the three amigos. We got Chattanooga, Skipper, and myself all here for another Friday night of fun. So, let me see something. Because I was going to be up to some shenanigans right when we had to go live, and I'm going to see how hard it is for me to add background. There we go. Now, add image. Boom. Now, where are my images that I've downloaded? Hmm.
Well, should we explain what we're doing tonight?
You go ahead, Ed.
Okay. We are going to rate, we're going to find out who the top 10 quarterbacks in the league are. And the people that are watching are also going to get a vote. So, Spaghetti and Patty, right now, you guys are the two people that are going to give opinions right now. But first, I've numbered all the players. I've already wrote them all on a piece of paper in alphabetical order, but I'm going to randomly pop them. So that way it gives a little more difficulty to it. Like you can't really say who maybe you think is the best because maybe somebody else will be better. It's just like how when play fish versus fish. Annie, you've played fish versus fish, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
And Skipper, have you played fish versus fish?
Yes, I have.
What was your fish?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. Been a while
I
since.
can remember. I I wanted Kenny to get a ciclet so bad, and I think he got mollies or something.
Yeah.
Randomness.
Did you see what I did?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. We're covering it. Hold on.
Did
I got to
get
mess.
dropped off?
I was trying to mess with you, Ed, but I'm not good at this stuff. I'll get it figured out, though.
You can do it, Kenny. I have belief in you. Okay. So now what I've done is I wrote down the top 12 fantasy football producers from last year's season. And unfortunately, one of them is a player that Kenny hates. So if Kenny wants, we can eliminate. Oh, how about this?
Okay, if they say he's
If-
in the top 10, Ed, we'll deal with it.
Okay, cool. So you want to roll? Or do you want to say hi to people first?
This is our new stream, so it shouldn't take long. Hello, Nona, Patty, and Daniel Velez. What is up?
Daniel,
Right, we got him over with.
thank you guys for showing up.
You know what I did?
Okay.
Bring it to me. I can't find it.
Okay, guys. This is number quarterback 4 on the list is Jalen Hurts.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Hey, slow down for a second. Why are we starting at number 10?
Well, we're going to find out who's number 10 at the end. These are just in random order.
Oh, okay.
It's just random order where they went on the piece of paper. So that way we aren't going to be influenced by what Yahoo says. So, and I guess we don't have Austin tonight. Oh my gosh, we've got Foxy. Hey, Foxy, can you ask Peplin if he's going to give us his opinion? Because we really respect it.
I sent Pep an invite.
Pep needs to come on up.
Well, while we're waiting for Peplin to get up here, I wanted to say we are having our first live event this Sunday at 12 Eastern. And what time is that on your coast?
9 a.m. Oh, that reminds me,
Gosh.
members. I won't be doing a member stream this week because Ed and I are doing the baseball draft during my member time.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Kenny.
Oh, it's okay, man. It is what it is. I might
Well-
do a tomorrow. I'm doing water changes, so I might do a member stream tomorrow with them.
Okay, Foxy, you're going to have to give us Peplin's
No,
rating
he's-
until he gets up here.
He says he's going
Or
to
we
come
can
up.
just keep talking. Well, let's talk a little bit more about Sunday. We're going to do a live fantasy baseball draft. It'll be the first one ever in the Fish Fam that's live. And I'm going to have a special guest that nobody's ever met before. I actually played football with him in high school. He is in the league. He played with us last year in the Fish Fam League because I needed one extra guy, and he said he would do it. And then I said, hey, Danny, you want to come up? So my buddy Danny Barks is going to come up and join us during the live stream. So
Sweet.
that's kind of cool.
So, did Skipper get that link?
Mhm.
For what?
I'm
Did I
in it.
say- Right. Did you get a link
Oh.
for the stream for Sunday? Is what I'm asking.
I
did I
won't
say-
need it. I won't
Oh,
need it.
duh. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Okay.
But I need to send one to Jimmy P and one to Danny. But my buddy Danny, not the lovely Danny.
Griffin.
I didn't
I was
realize
gonna
that
say
made
you
it
ain't
so,
never.
I didn't realize that made it really confusing all of a sudden. But yeah, Danny and I, and what's really weird is we were all from Columbia. All Illinois boys up there. That's weird. Okay. Well, should we do Jalen Hurts?
So what are we ranking them? 1 through 10, or it could be whatever we want.
Okay. It's going to be 1 through 10, but if you really hate the guy, you can give him a 0. You can give 2 zeros out
Okay.
because we actually have the top 12.
So 10 is what considered the best.
10 points would be the best.
Okay.
So, and it's really tough because I'm going to just argue their number at the time. I like Jalen Hurts. Oh, I'll just start it. Oh, wait, let's put a P for Pep. Actually, a PEP. Okay, so I think Jalen Hurts is a really good player. I don't know if he's on the high end of the top 10. I think I would give Jalen Hurts, and I had him in my fantasy league. He did great. He was number 4 overall in fantasy points this year. He threw
Boy.
for 3,700 yards, only 6 interceptions, 22 touchdowns. So he didn't throw for many touchdowns, but he also ran for 13 touchdowns. So you know what? I like those dual threat guys. I think I'm going to give him a 5 right now. I think I'm going to give Jalen Hurts a 5.
Wow.
I talked myself into it.
Mm.
Go ahead, Skip. Follow that up.
Well, I agree with everything he read because I had him in the fantasy draft also, and I felt that he did very well. And I did catch a couple of the highlights of the Eagles games, and he delivered pretty good. I'm going to go with a 7.
That's what I was thinking was a 7. He's not quite there as a QB yet. And then, but his dual threat, I mean, he has to be higher than a 5. I mean, you're like that. A 5 means like he's like only better than 50% of the league.
No, a 5 would be out of 32 players. He'd be in the top 5 of 32. So that's he'd be in the top 15%.
So your rating, you think he should be 5 on the list. Okay. Now I see what you're doing.
Yeah, 5 of the top 10. Where does he stand in the top 10?
I thought we were just rating him 1 to 10.
Yeah, but whoever scores the most points will be the top guy, and whoever scores the least amount will be the 10th overall guy, or just
Yeah,
an
I'm with
honorable mention.
Skip. I'm giving him a 7.
Yeah, I'm still giving it
Nice.
7.
Okay, now we want to hear what the crowd says. So the crowd also give your opinion, and I've got the number where we roll dice on my telephone, and we'll count down to see how many people are who gets it. But we also need Peplin's pick. So let's have Foxy ask Peplin, or she can just pick for him, because I respect her opinion.
Peplin's in chat. He says he'll be up in a bit.
Okay, so
But I think Wisconsin's in a bit's kind of like an Arkansas after a while, so that might be somewhere between now and 2 weeks.
I don't know what that even means, what you just said.
When I was in Arkansas visiting my uncle one year, when I was in the Marines,
Oh,
one of his buddies calls wanting him to help him put in this dishwasher. This was Wednesday about 2:00. My uncle says, we'll be over after a while. We went over there Sunday, Ed. So I gave my uncle a hard time. I'm like, you told him after a while. Don't that mean sometime today? He goes, no, after a while is whenever I feel like it. That's what after a while is. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
well, what number did Foxy give?
Nobody, they
Peplin.
didn't type nothing. If he
Nobody's
comes up,
typed anything?
if he comes up, we can just go over the list with him and get what he thinks.
I see Scuba Steve saying 2.
Yeah,
Griffin?
Peplin, he couldn't take it no more. He's here.
Oh, awesome.
There it is.
Hey, partner.
All right, what?
Oh.
Where are we doing?
Jalen
Okay.
Hurts, on a scale 1 to 10, where would you rate him?
Hold on, I can't hear you.
And there's zeros. You can also give us 2 zeros.
Uh-oh, he's got his chatterbox going.
Hi guys, give me a sec.
Okay, so I see Foxy has a 0 for him.
Where's
Now
that?
that's shocking. She's a
She said,
she's a
"Hi,
Pennsylvania
Steve,"
girl.
and then a 0.
That's Steve O. You Steve?
I wonder if Stephanie from Aquatic Life is putting 3 little symbols up there for 3.
All right, we're good.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you. You hear us.
So did that.
You know, Peplin kind of reminds me of the guy who played Thamos.
Hellboy.
What's that cool actor?
Oh.
He also played Cable in Deadpool. He was the Young Riders guy way back in the day. Gosh, what's his name? He's a really cool actor.
I don't know.
Okay, hang on.
I don't watch a lot of
Who
movies.
played Thamos?
It's so funny.
Who played Thamos? It keeps changing what I'm saying. Who played the bad guy in Endgame? And it says Thamos. Josh Brolin. That's who you remind me of.
Ah,
Okay, now I have to find my dice again. Okay, so 10 is you think he's the best guy in the league. 0, you don't think he deserves to be in the top 10.
10 is best?
yeah.
Yep, and you only get to use each number once, except for 0.
Oh,
You
you
get to use
changed
one.
it again because the other game in your fish game, you said I used to do that, and you told me I couldn't do that. You're gonna
Oh,
rate the fish.
well, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do it that way.
Then you just
Rate
add them up
between
at
1
the
and
end.
10. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever you think, 1 to 10, and you can do 0.
So where do you
So,
place
you-
him?
What do you want me to do?
Just- Pick a number. How many fingers do you have?
All of them.
Okay,
Oh,
I see 8.
You're giving.
No, just pick a number between 1 and 10 for Jalen Hurts. And does anybody have an opinion on where Jalen Hurts should be in the top 10?
Oh,
Top
we got
10,
nobody,
Jalen
nobody in our chat has even given a number yet. What is going on? Is this a non-interactive chat or what?
I don't
Third.
think people want to play my game.
or from 10, I'd say 7 then.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
So you're the only
Now I'm
hard ass
feeling
in that
bad.
round, Ed.
I know. I wish I would have given him a 5 or a 7 now. Well, let's see what the crowd gave him. Let's
Scuba.
oh, Steve said 7. Okay, next.
Twin.
Let's see how this player goes. Maybe he'll be more liked. Number 8 on the list. Ooh, Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert for San Diego is a really cool, good player, and he plays against my Chiefs. And I wish he wasn't in my conference because he's so freaking good. I'm gonna give Justin a 9.
You saying Justin Herbert?
Herbert.
Yeah, he that guy is really good, but I'm still only gonna give him an 8.
Okay. Kenny gives him an 8.
Now is Brady gonna be in this?
Maybe.
I seen something that he unretired again.
Just save your zeros.
Yeah, I heard he's going to Denver.
All right, Skipper, what do you say?
I'll give him an 8.
Oh, Skipper giving him an 8. Oh, I didn't add up the last score. Josh
26.
or Jalen Hurts. Well, wait. No, 7 times 4.
No, you
Is-
went 5.
Oh no.
7, 7, 7, 4 7s and a 5.
3 sevens.
No, listen, he's adding the crowds in too.
Oh, somebody in the crowd said 7. Okay, now I understand.
Steve-O said it.
Hmm.
Okay, so what? 32? Okay.
What up, Whip?
What?
It's
Whip.
It's 33.
Okay. What? Oh, it's 33. Thank you. Patrick Waugh. Okay. Peplin, where do you put Justin Herbert between 1 and 10, 10 being the best? And you could hate the guy because he has long hair. It's okay.
No, all right, I'm an 8.
An
I'd
8?
take him.
Okay. Now, let's see. What did the crowd give it? Is there more than...
Ooh,
we
Scuba
only
Steve
playing
gave
with
him a
Scuba?
9. Wow.
Is Scuba the only one playing or...
It seems to be.
Okay. Well, then Scuba gets another one, a 9. So that's 24 and 18. Whoa, a 42. That was mighty impressive by that guy. Okay. Number 5, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is super fast, not the best thrower in the league. If he was going to be on my team and I had a choice between 10 or out of 10 different quarterbacks, I would pick him number 10. I think
Even
there's
if Brady was 9,
9 guys better. You know what? I think I'm going to give him a 0. I think because there's actually going to be 12 characters on here. I don't think he cracks the top 10. I don't think he's a top 10 quarterback.
Because of his run ability, I'm going to give him a 3.
Okay.
Just because of his athleticism, and he does change. If he's not in the game, the team suffers. So
He wants the highest. He wants to be the highest.
he's
paid
not the
quarterback in
highest
league.
paid quarterback money. I'm sorry, he's not. Matter of
He's not
fact, if
even a
they
top
cut him
10.
to the curb, I don't think he'd get Garoppolo money.
Yeah, I don't think he has that many years in the tank to guarantee. Maybe a year by year basis, but
Oh my God,
he's-
Scuba Steve gave him a 10.
whoa.
I know one thing I'm determined already. I want whatever Scuba Steve's smoking.
Okay. Well, where are you at, Skipper?
I'm with Kenny because it's a 3.
Okay. How about you, Pep?
5. Because he won me money
Wow.
before, so I'm gonna stick up for him a little bit.
That's fair. So he scored a 21.
I'd still take him over Cousins, though.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know if that's a 6 or a 9. Wait a minute. Oh, I was putting number 5 on number 6's numbers. So we're going to do a little arrowy thing. Okay. I'm going to. You guys think this is a 6 or a 9? We'll go with 9. Number 9, Aaron Rodgers.
10.
Whoa.
Unless he don't sign.
Everyone's really liking a lot of the Aaron Rodgers. I think I'm going to give him a 7. And in past years, it would have been more, but he's getting a little older. But I'd still take him on my team if I didn't have him. So even though they just signed a wide receiver that's going to hurt his numbers.
McCole Hardman. You don't like McCole
Yeah.
Hardman, huh?
He is the reason why Patrick Mahomes has half his interceptions in his career, because he doesn't know how to run a route.
I don't
Every
think
time
they're
he runs a
signing him, though,
long
for route running, Ed. I think they're signing him to be a
Well-
punt returner is what they're...
Well, if they just keep him on short, quick routes, he'll be great for you guys.
The other
You know,
thing
he
I
just-
think
he
he'd be
doesn't
awesome,
Do anything long.
he'd be awesome at end arounds, that type, because of his speed. He would be awesome in that aspect.
The problem is he doesn't know. He messes up so many times. He turns left instead of right, and the ball is 5 feet to his left or his right, because he does that all the time, and it's maddening. He gets so confused.
He's just
Okay.
like,
Well, the difference between Mahomes and Rodgers will get to know his receiver. He'll know what move he's going to make.
Yeah, he's a lot better than Mahomes.
Okay.
I love how Ed just looks at us like, yep, talk your shit. We're Super Bowl champs. Fuck off.
So, what did Kenny say? Did he pick a number yet?
Aaron Rodgers is a 9. I'll give him a solid 9.
Ooh. Yeah, I probably should have done better than that, 7, but oh well. Skipper,
I'm going with an 8.
an 8. And Scuba,
He says
an 8.
8.
Well, now I feel really bad because I think I'd rather have Aaron Rodgers than Josh, whatever his name
Wow. Ed, you threatened
Allen.
Whip. Whip
is. What,
saying
did Whip
that
actually say a number?
Danica Aquatics, Kenny, I get to meet you finally in July, brother. I thought I was going to get to meet Ed this week, but he said if I showed up at his house, he'd beat me in the head and neck.
I'd have to, though, get a ladder to do it. I'm just a short guy. Okay. 42. Wow. So he got the same score as Justin Herbert. So now I don't feel so bad about giving him a 7. Okay. Number 12. Ooh, this is going to be a popular one. He had, I don't see him on the list. I don't know where he is. Okay. Wait, I don't even know. Is it Zach Prescott?
Dak.
Prescott? Dak.
Dak.
Dak Prescott. I'm going to give him a 1.
Wow.
Because now I think I'd rather have him than some of these other guys. But okay, yeah.
I was
So
thinking
Dak-
like a 4 for Dak. He just
Ken
hasn't
gave him
shown
a
in the
4.
big games. He always seems to choke. He's got
Yeah.
the Kirk Cousinitis, man. You know what I'm saying? A big game, he'll play in wonderful, awesome throughout the season, but when a big game's on the line, he's just like my boy Kirk Cousin. He shits his pants. That's the end of it.
I'm
And
gonna
he
give
gets
him,
injured.
I'm gonna give him a 4 also. He wasn't really that impressive to me this year.
If you can't win a playoff game, you're useless in the NFL. Sorry, that's the way it is. Everybody's goal every year is what? To win a Super Bowl. If you can't win a playoff game, you probably ain't going to make the Super Bowl.
Now, if anybody wants to play against Scuba Steve, you can throw a number out there. But otherwise, Scuba Steve gets to say a 3. Just throwing it
Wow.
out there.
Well, what does he really say? He said 8 earlier.
That was the last
8
one.
was for the last guy.
Oh, Rodgers.
I'll stick with the 4.
Ooh, he
4.
don't like him either.
I'm not a fan.
Okay. And it looks like Scuba Steve gives him a 3. So he gets a grand total of 16, which I think
Ooh.
is better than I thought he's worth.
Wow.
Okay. Next one out of the cup. Oh, this is definitely number 6. My 9 is straight, the 6 is curved. So this one is Trevor Lawrence, the up-and-comer young buck who threw for 4,113 yards and 25 touchdowns. He also ran in 5 touchdowns. Not a lot of people knew that about him. And he has an extremely long, skinny face.
Yeah.
Moon baby.
I think that skinny face helps him get between defensive players.
So long, skinny feet, long, skinny hands, long, skinny face. Okay, we could do the math, Ed. We get what you're saying now.
Well, when they come running, he just goes right through them.
What was that sound?
We got Roxanne going. We got the
Oh,
giggle box of giggling.
Okay,
Let me
so
ask you
I'm
something.
gonna. I feel bad always getting this thing started.
Why? We love it, Ed.
Okay, well then I'm gonna give him a 5,
Ooh.
just because he's a young guy and who knows what he's gonna do.
You ready for it? 1.
Oh, a 1.
I don't think
Oh,
he's
He
all
doesn't
that,
have skinny
man.
face.
I don't think he's
I
all
do
that.
like that he beat Alabama. He beat Alabama. That gives him a 2 right there.
I don't think he is the reason he got as successful. It was the coach. That's who got him where he's at. Peters is a hell of a quarterback coach, and I think he coached him up. But as far as raw talent, I can only give him a 1.
Okay, that's fair. I hope he flops. He's in my division. He's in the AFC.
I'll give him a 4.
Oh, Skipper.
I think
Now I wish I didn't give him a 5, but
he has
whatever.
potential.
We're on Trevor Lawrence, Scuba Steve.
He has potential, but he's gonna have to work a lot harder.
I bet you Steve-O could beat up Trevor Lawrence.
What up, Daniel Velez? Miss Weaver, what's going on?
Hiya, Mrs. Weaver. Mrs. Jennifer Weaver. If
I'll
you'd
see
like
you
to
tomorrow.
guess, or not guess, but give us your opinion on a fantasy football player, you can do it.
Ooh, we brought Daniel out of retirement. He's saying 4.
Oh. Did I already Okay.
You didn't get mine yet.
Oh, Scuba Steve went 0. So right now the crowd is averaging 2 is what we got.
Well, I'm gonna give him a 6.
What?
Because I like him.
what I a 6. Whoa, he likes him.
Wow.
So what I do is I roll the dice, and whatever number that goes, I count down. So whoever was the second one to say it gets the score.
Scuba.
So Scuba, it's another one. Poor Daniel never gets a chance. Oh crap! And I was writing this one in the wrong one too. Trevor Lawrence is just. Okay, that's really confusing. So we got 16 for Trevor Lawrence. Wow. Okay. Let's pull this out.
Oh boy.
Ooh, number 11. Derek Carr. Derek Carr. Mr. New Orleans. I'm going to say Derek Carr is a solid 3.
Wow. Well, I personally think Derek Carr, I wish, was wearing purple. I think Derek Carr, in the right environment with the right line and situation like he's going to, I think that guy puts up 5,000 yards this year and probably 40 plus touchdowns. I think he's a solid 7.
Nice.
I'm
He'll
gonna
get
give-
traded to Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 7 because I think when he gets the right targets, I think he's going to go somewhere really well.
Well, and it might be smart too that he might do a lot better now that he's in the NFC. Okay. What do you say, Pep?
All right.
A 5.
Ooh, he don't like him either.
I don't.
5. 5's not too bad. Okay, so now we have a 7 and a 6, and we'll see who gets the pick. 2, Daniel. Daniel says a 6. Well, he's got some pretty good numbers here, I tell you what. 12, 19, 25, 28. Okay. Next guy. Number 10. Ooh, this one is going to be Daniel's favorite because it's Daniel Jones, the new $160 million player. I'm going to give Daniel Jones a 0 because I don't believe it.
Whoa, what the fuck? Wow.
I don't believe in him. I'm sorry, Daniel. I believe more in you than in Jones.
Well, unlike my cohort in crime here, I believe Daniel Jones. Every year he's been in the league, he's gotten better. I don't think we've seen the best of Daniel Jones. And read my lips, he'll have 3 Super Bowl rings by the time he retires, Ed. And I think he'll steal 2 Super Bowls from your Chiefs. I think the guy's a solid 8.
That'd be awesome if my Chiefs make it to the Super Bowl 2 more times.
Well, you can't while Rodgers is at Jet. It ain't going to happen. Because you're not used to having quarterbacks that are worth the shit in your division.
Get to
Now
play in
you
the
will.
championship again. So that's nice.
Okay. So
I think Daniel's a solid 8.
a solid 8. Okay. Well, and Skip.
From what I caught, I'm going to give him a 6. I think he has potential also.
Holy cow. Peplin, the crosstown rival.
8. It's my son's team.
Oh, yeah? What's the matter with him?
Oh my God.
Well, he was our favorite.
Oh my goodness.
Good stuff.
I still want your son to be your favorite. So I'm sorry I said that.
Right on.
Oh, crap.
Whip, next week we're doing the greatest of all time. That's next week's show.
Oh man, I'm gonna give him. Lost my train of freaking thought.
That's easy to do when Ed's in the room.
Skipper, you already gave him a 6.
Okay, I thought it did. Y'all
So
threw
wait.
me off.
Did Peplin give him a number for sure?
I'll go 8.
Oh, 8. Okay,
He
and
said
then what
8.
do we got over here? Whoa, we don't have anything for these guys.
Yes, Daniel went. I thought Daniel went 9 or something.
We have a 2 and a 7.
Okay, we'll see which one goes first. Darn it, my dice aren't rolling good. Okay, the second one is what got it.
7.
7. So, he still got a pretty good score, 31 points. That's not too shabby. Let's see. Number 3. Oh, Josh Burrows. Josh Burrows.
Joe
Burrows.
Burrow.
Or Joe Burrows. Sorry, I forget the guy's name sometimes. You know, he's just not that good. But what are you going to give him a score
What?
as?
What are you talking about, Ed?
Jesus.
You need to stop guessing this stuff off of based on who you hate the most when you're playing against him as a chief. Seriously, how can you say that about this guy?
I'm scoring him a 9.
Oh,
Oh,
I
there
thought
you
you
go.
said you were giving him a 0. I was like, what in the heck?
No, just on his name.
Oh.
Joe Burrows. Joe Burrow. There's no S. He's just one Burrow.
Well, let me tell you, Joe's getting plenty of burrowing in old
Single
Cincinnati,
burrow.
I promise you.
Which means don't.
You know, Joe Burrow looks just like the kid from Home Alone when he dresses up before a
does.
game. Have you noticed that?
He does.
He dresses up in these real retarded outfits. Oh, sorry. These really bad, goofy
Not nice.
outfits.
Okay.
And he looks just like the Home Alone kid.
We might as well scratch this stream, Ed, because that little comment there, we're demonetized for sure. This one will not count towards our hours.
No way. I apologize.
I used the F word twice too, so we're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay, Skipper, what do you
Well,
think?
fair
of
game
Joe
now, or
Burrow?
He's an 8.
8.
Oh,
Kenny,
man.
what do you say?
I'm giving him a 10, dude.
Ooh, number 1 guy in the league. And Pep,
I'll give him a 9.
a 9. And then let's see, what did the crowd give him?
Nothing yet.
Nada. What's up, Mike?
Well, we'll give him 5 seconds and we'll drop a 0, I guess. Just teasing. Scuba Steve, I think, got mad that we didn't keep going with his scores.
Daniel was the first. That's 8.
Okay, we'll go with the 8. So that's 17 and 18 is 26. And woo! That's a 37. That's pretty darn good. Wait a minute. How could that be?
I was going to say, you got
Somehow-
guys with 40s that had 5. So how did this guy only score?
Yeah, somehow I didn't do this right. Okay, 17
See, he's going to make sure
plus
that the whole
18. 35. Oh, okay. I must have missed the 9. So he got a 44.
as he should.
44. Yeah, I think he's
I mean,
very
he
good.
would definitely be in my top 3 in the league right now, for sure.
Number 2. This is making me nervous. Who's going to be number 1? Josh Allen. The Buffalo quarterback that everybody hyped so much, but the first 3 years in the league, he was like number 32 in the league year in, year out. Then all of a sudden he turned it around, became the best quarterback in the league. And last year he went downhill again. But he still had a a hell of a lot of points. He didn't go that far down.
Yeah, I
He
was gonna
had
say you didn't go
four-
down too far.
Yeah, he had 4,283 yards. I think he had about 1,000 less yards. But he had 35 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. But yeah, I had him the year before in the Fantasy Football League, and he was awesome for me. So
I had him last year.
I'm going to give him a 7.
I think
Hey,
the guy's at
Skipper,
8.
what? Oh, an 8 for Kenny. Peplin, what do you say?
I say 9.
A 9. And Skip,
8.
8. And the crowd. Now, is that Daniel's last score? Or
No.
I think that's a new score.
That's a new score. He's saying 9.
9.
But
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Jennifer's saying it's perfect. So I don't know if.
I
meant
thought
he
she
should-
said pervert. I was figuring it must have been something that
Oh,
Daniel said.
Oh my God.
No. Her and Foxy's having a conversation.
Oh man, he had a 47. Now, how is that possible? How can he have a? My math skills are not doing good today.
Yeah, he didn't even have
Okay.
a 10. How?
I know there's some. Josh Burrows has got to have a higher score than this. 19 plus 8 is 27. Plus 9 is 36. Plus 8 is 44. Okay, that makes sense. So 9 plus 8 is 17. Plus 8 is 25. Plus 7 is 32. Plus 9 is 41. There we go. So I added too much for him. Ooh. Okay. There's only 2 quarterbacks left in the league. Can you guess who they are?
All right.
Number 1, Patrick Mahomes.
How is he number 1?
I wrote his name down first.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm teasing you.
I started writing down the names first. Like Josh Allen was the second one I wrote. But I'm going to give Patrick a 10. I'm sorry, guys.
I'll have to give him a
Okay.
10 too. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I could have Patrick Mahomes on my team, I would. But he's a
Aw,
10.
thanks, man. You're awesome,
I'd give
Kenny.
Mahomes a 10 only because he's the league champ, and he kind of reminds me of a young Brett Favre, gunslinger, no fear. That's who he reminds me of. Is Brett Favre.
He does.
Just a lot less interceptions.
He'll get there.
Well, now that we got rid of Mahomes, or not Mahomes, but Harmon, it'll probably do better for interceptions, but not for yards, because Harmon is good at getting yards and scoring too.
See,
Like, I'm not saying he's a horrible player.
somebody your Chiefs could probably get cheap right now that would be an awesome possession receiver for you would be Odell Beckham.
They've been talking to him. I think he wants more money than they can afford. They only have about 10 million under the cap, and they still have to draft or sign all their people in the draft. So,
Well, I
They
mean,
only
they can't
really
expect to
spend about
steal the
6.
guy. I mean, he's still Odell Beckham.
yeah. But I was hoping they'd pick up your guy that your team cut.
Stealing.
I was hoping for him.
Carolina saw the value in him.
Where's stealing
Yeah,
going?
well,
He got receiver number 1 money out of Carolina.
Oh, he had to go to Carolina?
Yeah, he went to Carolina, but he got paid. I mean,
What a
good
waste.
money.
What a waste.
Mm-hmm.
He got 32 million guarantee money with
Wow.
incentives as high as 45 this year. If it, he got at least he got a
Okay.
paycheck.
what do you say, Skip? 1 to 10 or 0 to 10?
I'd give him an 8.
An 8. Okay. How you doing, Pep?
Well, I'll give you a 9.
Oh, wow.
I'd like to
Thank
give you a 0. And
So you're gonna have to spin your thing, Ed.
Okay. Is there 2 people?
Yeah.
It's the even one, whoever even is.
Okay, so that's Daniel. He
number.
went a 10.
there you go.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Got
Okay,
you.
so that's 38, 47. But there's one quarterback left in the league that could topple him.
Deshaun Watson, I'll puke if its name comes up.
Cousins? I ain't heard Cousins yet.
Well, somehow I screwed up because I put 2 number 4s in there because this is Jalen Hurts again. But it's Cousins. Cousins is the only one on the board that hasn't been done yet. Sorry. Well, wait a minute. Here's
Since
number
he only
7.
does the job half the time, I'll give him a 5 just for that reason. When
Oh,
he's on
damn it.
fire,
Your own guy.
I'll give him a 5, bro. Sorry, I hate the guy. Would you be happy with the guy? He's greedy. I mean, again, everybody hates Brady, but Brady took pay cuts to keep people around. He let our whole team disappear, man.
Or
Everybody's
was it
gone.
just all
Anthony
money under the
Barr,
table?
Barr's gone. Hendricks is gone. Peterson is gone. Harrison Smith took a pay cut. Why? Because he's a team player. And then he doesn't put it where it belongs, man. If you're all this and we're paying you all this money, where's the rings, brother? You've been with us 4 freaking years.
Kenny, you convinced me. I'll give him a 3
There you go.
because I was going to give him a 5 for his pure stats, but what he hurts his team by being a punk and he loses big games.
Yep.
So I'm sorry, Kenny. I was going to give him a 5, but now I'm going to give him a 3. You convinced me.
I'm with you, and just a 3 for me.
I mean, he was the 5th overall quarterback in the league this year. He had 4,547 yards, 29 touchdowns.
Yeah.
How many
But he
wins,
lost the
though?
big games.
But what's his touchdown to interception ratio and fumble ratio in big games? I'd love to see those stats.
Yeah, I don't have that. He's out of the top 12 quarterbacks, only Jeff Garr had
Jared Goff?
less rushing had less rushing rushes. He only had 87 or 97 yards of rushing too. So he's not mobile either. So Pep, you have to see this schmuck probably on regular TV all the time.
Yeah. We see a lot of Vikings games. I'll give him a 5. Shouldn't, but
Okay. And we got 2 people, even or odd. Odd.
They're
Four.
both
A
even.
4.
No,
Well,
the
since there were-
even numbers. Were you doing 1 and 2? Because there's only 2, or how are you doing it?
if only 2 people are doing it, I'm rolling a 6-sided dice, and whoever the first one was the odd number, and the second one's the even number.
4.
Okay, so 20 points. Okay, so you guys want the breakdowns, or how do we want to do this?
Total points and then lowest to highest, and that's where we're ranking our top 12.
Okay, and actually, let's go with the 3 lowest, and we'll decide who deserves to be number 10. Okay, we've got Kirk Cousins with 20, Lamar Jackson with 21, and Prescott with 16.
I'm going with
Oh, wait.
Lamar. Lamar should be in the top 10 over those 2 guys.
Okay, so Lamar had
That's just my vote. That's my
21.
vote.
Okay, Lamar had 21 or 20. So we'll go Lamar's number 10 with 20. 21 goes to Trevor Lawrence. Number 28 or number 11. No,
Number 9, 8.
number 9. Number
No,
8.
8.
It has 28 points as Derek Carr.
Wow. 8th best quarterback in the league? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Daniel Jones has 31. So he's the 7th overall. And now this is where it gets everybody gets 33 goes to Jalen Hurts. So Jalen is the 6th overall. And then it goes, this is where it all gets real tight. We've got 41 going to Josh Allen. 42 going to Justin Herbert and Aaron Rodgers. So they would be bumped up to, I think, the 4th overall
No.
or the 3rd overall.
What's his name was
They're
5th.
tied.
They're tied before 4th or 3rd. So I would
Let's say
pick
3rd.
Rodgers over Hubert or whoever you said.
Yeah.
And I would take Herbert over Rodgers.
Allen, you mean?
But no, it's Aaron Rodgers versus Justin Herbert.
I'm taking Rodgers. If we're talking now going into next season, I'm taking Rodgers, man.
I'm with
That's fair.
Rodgers.
Well, I think we have to go with Rodgers at number 3 because it's a 3-1. So Rodgers gets 3rd. Number 2 is Joe Burrow with 44 and Mahomes with 47. And thank you guys for just being nice to me, Pry. But I'll take it.
No, that was an honest opinion. I mean, I would want
Yeah,
him on
you
my
earned
team.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't deny him. If he come to any one
Got
of
the
them,
ring.
they're going to peck him. You know,
The other thing I will say about Mahomes is he's a team guy. I mean,
yeah.
I guarantee if he had to restructure his contract to bring more good people in, he'd do it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I
Half
think
a
he
$1
just
billion
did.
contract.
Well, he's gotten them 2 rings already.
Yeah,
So I think they're getting their
Well, that
money's
was
worth.
fun.
yeah, they gotta. He's good. It seemed like a crazy move at the time, but it don't seem so silly now.
Yeah, and if you think about it, the only true number 1 receiver he had was Kelsey. He didn't have a
Wow,
true number
Tyreek
1.
Hill.
He didn't have a true number 1.
Well, Juju had just under 1,000 yards. He would have had
Juju is not a
over
number
1,000.
1. Juju, I think in most systems will be lucky to be a 2.
Hmm.
And the other Green Bay Packer dude.
I like
stand
Scantling over Juju.
Yeah, both of those guys. I mean, they're struggling 3rd to maybe 2nd string. That's it. They're either number 3 and number 2 receivers. They're not a true number 1.
Well, the Chiefs didn't want to pay him $11 million a year, so they let him go.
Well, I thought you guys were also talking about trying to get Hopkins.
Yeah, right now, the problem is they backloaded his contract, so he's got $20 million a year for the next 2 years, and so their general manager is trying to structure it so they give him a whole bunch of money right now, and it goes against their salary cap, and then he can come to us for a lot less, or wherever they trade him, to make him more valuable, because he's not that valuable at $20 million a year for 2 years. So
I'd like to have
if
him
he
for
does,
20 million.
the Chiefs can't afford him for 20. So if they drop the price, and the Chiefs might trade for him, or somebody else might trade for him, but they're doing what they can do to make their team the best they can too. So
All I'm praying is in the draft that Levi drops to us.
Now, who's Levi?
He is the Kentucky quarterback
Oh, cool.
that's in the draft this year. Big arm dude. I think him and Justin could have a serious good time.
And the guy that just missed the cut was the Bears quarterback.
Fields.
Just
That guy. Yeah, that Justin Fields, man, he
I'd take
almost.
Fields over a bunch of those guys.
damn Skippy.
Yeah.
I think
You know,
Fields should have
the-
been in there.
Could have left Dak out. Carr.
Yeah. Golf was out.
Wilson
Matt
was
Golf
out.
Wasn't in there.
And
Well, Wilson
Stafford,
just
what's
took
up
a
with
horrific
Stafford?
Stafford,
Mhm.
I don't think is going to be back, dude. And somebody else that really pisses me off wasn't even in the top 10 that everybody has already forgotten about that I still think is going to be an excellent player is Purdy. Purdy didn't even, and Jimmy G didn't make the list. I don't know how that happened.
New team.
Well, Just not enough playtime, probably.
Jimmy G going to the Raiders with Devontae Adams. I mean, that guy I think is going to be good this year too.
Yeah, but he's got to play
Adams
more
is
than
always
8
good.
games.
He's gonna be good wherever he goes.
Yep, he's got a good head on his shoulder, but everybody's forgetting too, he's not going to have the new team down and outs because he already knows this coach's system inside and out. He spent 5 years with McDaniels already.
Yeah,
Let's see.
except he's going to be a Raider.
And
Raiders always get penalized. Ask Ryan, man. They get BS calls against them because they're the Raiders. They do. And this, I don't like the Raiders, but they call everything against the Raiders all the time, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they do.
well, let's see. I want to clean
They-
up my image. I got an idea. Let's move to Vegas. That will clean up our image.
Yeah.
yeah, that part is,
But-
you know.
They're not
You
even
never
in
know.
Vegas, not even a year, and they lose their number one receiver. I mean, from bullshit.
They've lost so much. It's the now they lost their best tight end.
Yeah,
They went to
Waller's
the
a giant.
Yeah, but this is a
Yeah.
year that you can get away with it, man. There's a lot of good tight ends coming up from the college this year. So that if you're going to lose
Yeah,
them,
but not too many tight ends do much their rookie year. So it's going to take at least a year to learn. But just saying. It'll be interesting. But yep. So next week, we're going to go with the all-time greatest. So are they all going to be Hall of Famers? Well, except for one that's going to be a guaranteed Hall of Famer, I guess. Because I think you have to put Brady in there, even though he's not in the Hall of Fame yet. I think that we can say that he'll be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Just got to
I
put an
don't- I don't-
asterisk
It
after
don't
it.
even have to be Hall of Famers.
Yeah, I like the
Like I
asterisk
said, it's
idea by his
whoever
name.
you
I
think.
think it should always be there.
And here's how we'll do it next week's format, Ed. Well, now we all have a week to think about this and put your list together. Your top 10 of all-time quarterbacks. And then we're going to go through them. Number 10, who we think number 10 is. And whoever gets the most votes is number 1.
Oh, I get it. So, like, if we put Terry Bradshaw at number 10, he gets 1 point, or does he get 10 points?
1 point. The best
Okay.
score is number 1.
Okay, so if Brett Favre is number 1, he gets 10 points.
Correct.
Okay.
Then we add those
Yeah, that
points up,
works.
and that will be the top 10 of all time. And now we can make it interesting because Skipper's not going to pick the same 10 guys I'm going to, and you're not going to pick the 10 that I do. And it will give us a little more flavor, you know? Like,
Yeah,
this
well-
guy in his top 10 somewhere is going to be Joe Namath. You know what's going to happen.
No,
Just like Fran Tarkenton is going to be in my top 10.
who?
Fran Tarkenton.
And Len Dawson will be in mine.
Yeah, there you go. And it could be existing
I like
quarterbacks
Glenn, but
too. I don't think
he's
we need to
dead.
take them out of it. If you believe there's an existing quarterback that is in the top 10 of all time already, then it should be. Because I know one that's playing that definitely should be top 10 right now. Is Rodgers is
thanks,
going to be
man.
a Hall of Famer
Oh.
for sure. Mahomes will be too. I mean, we have current players that are
He already
definitely
is.
top 10. Yeah.
Already is.
Yeah.
Who do you think is better? Would you take Favre or would you take Aaron Rodgers
Young
Favre.
Favre or old Favre?
Any Favre.
at their prime?
Favre.
I love Favre at his prime.
Yeah,
so
he could
cool.
throw that thing.
He was just so cool. He was just fun.
And
You
nobody
know?
gives the guy credit. The guy was tough, man. That guy was tough.
He was.
I mean, the one
wish-
that cracks me up is when Ray Lewis rocked him. I mean, rocked him
Yeah.
that time. And he hopped up and was swinging, ready to fight Ray Lewis. I mean, I'm like, yeah, that's what I like about Favre. He had the
and Ray Lewis
he
was
was
a
a
murderer.
quarterback with the mentality of a linebacker. He really was. He was fearless. I love that about the guy.
I wish I was as old as Kenny so I could remember Terry Bradshaw.
Bradshaw was good, man.
Shit.
Hammerhead.
I hear Roxanne back there. Laugh it up, sister.
Camera's on the other side.
Oh, I checked.
Yeah, I love Sweet Tea.
Yeah, this is a mother effer. I'm the oldest guy up here. Now I'm looking at this panel.
Yeah, you are old.
Well, if
And
we
the
had
hair-
Austin here,
That's
If
it.
Austin
I'm
was here,
inviting
he'd even be
Father Fish next
older.
week.
well, that would be fair.
Turned 49 in 2 weeks, so I'm getting close.
Ooh, we're gonna crash Peplin's farm next year when he hits 50.
What?
We're gonna crash the Peplin.
Oh, yeah,
farm.
and we went to a gender reveal party for my daughter. So I'm having a granddaughter, I guess.
Oh, congrats!
I'll have two
Congrats.
now.
Did they do something fun where it like exploded or something?
No, it was filling in one of the cupcakes, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
She tried to do something, but it failed. And
There's a lot of great videos out there of
Oh, yeah.
mess ups. I mean, people shooting stuff right in people's faces or in their groins. It's great. I got to pop one of those though for Dutton, my nephew.
my sister shoved a cupcake in her face after. That was funny.
How many brothers and sisters do you have, Peplin?
One sister.
I have one sister. I've got one brother too. And a horrible sister-in-law.
Oh my goodness, Ed, you never incriminate yourself with video evidence.
You know what? I don't care at this point.
Whoa!
Not let my brother went to my mom and dad went to St. Louis last week, and she didn't let my brother see him. And my mom's like, "What did I do to go wrong?" And it's like, that's sad. And I just want to yell at him for being so ran by a woman. I mean, hey, God bless women, but you know, it's supposed to be an equal, fair share. You know, you're supposed to give and take, not just take.
What are you looking at me for?
Oh my god!
Petlin's saying I used to have a lot of fish tanks. Now I've got a lot of axolotl tanks.
I'm nothing like that.
She took over the fishing.
That's hilarious. Peplin, your face is forever engraved in here now.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to figure out a short for that one.
Mm.
Well,
New. I got it now.
if any, yes,
New LED lights, $100. Solid oak wood stands, $200. Finding out you lost control of your fish room? Priceless.
Or instead of priceless, devastating.
He's ignoring us now. He's good at ignoring like you are, Ed.
Now, Peplin, if you wanted to play fantasy baseball, we still can get you in there. There's
I only
a
like
team that
football.
you could name the Jets.
Nah,
I don't mess with baseball either because those numbers go against your YouTube or your Yahoo stats, Ed. If you suck at the baseball, it screws with your overall rating. So you could go into next year's football season going down as a rating because of the baseball. So you won't be a platinum anymore. You might be a gold or even a bronze because you stunk it up at baseball.
What's it? Do you get anything for being a platinum or a gold?
You got the platinum by your name, baby. It's got to be platinum.
All right, let's see. I don't even know what I am. I'm probably not a platinum. League.
No, I ain't.
yeah, I don't do
My-
baseball.
My
I could
team.
tell you. I got it
I
all.
like
right
baseball
here.
until they went on strike when I was a kid and
Yeah,
never went back to watching it.
I am a platinum. Or no, it says I'm a silver. It says my best finish was a platinum. I'm a silver. But you know what? I kind of like silver better than gold.
So I am a platinum. In this league here, we had me as a platinum. We have Bad Bozeman's as a gold. Merced Mob's a gold. Alien World's a gold. Chattanooga's silver. Lucky Seahorse silver. Jets Rule silver. Bob's Guppy silver. Surf City's a bronze. Finley's a bronze. Big J's a bronze. Everybody else was a bronze in that league. Let's go to the other side now. See what we got over here. Let's see here. Devil Dogs.
Does it change per year? Because why does mine say my best finish ever was a platinum?
No, your overall never. You go up and down as your years progress. So, like,
They
if
say
you have
my-
if you have a crappy year, you could drop as many as 3 levels.
My football record is 380 wins, 330 losses, and 3 ties.
So, Devil Dogs, which was me, I'm a platinum, and then we had Valkyries are gold, Photo Spiders gold, and then Ed, all the way. Let's see, we had Dinkleberries, don't remember, Show Me Your TDS, and John's team were all silver. Then everybody else was bronze. And I don't think platinum's the top level yet. I think there's one more above it even.
Diamond. Baby cat, what are you doing? Oh, come on. Oh. Baby cat, you turned the computer off.
He moved the camera up so we can see the ball.
Oh, I came back.
That's great.
Is that what Nico ate for lunch?
You guys look.
Oh, look, John from Select Pets here. Oh, there's Jimmy P. Jimmy P. I'm going to send you a link for Sunday's stream. Is Jimmy P still here?
Yeah, he's here, I think.
Okay. Oh, and there's Mike. Mike's in the baseball league too. Let's see. Let's go to the. If anybody has any questions about it, I want to go to this and check. How do I do this? Fish fam. What the? Okay, here we go. League. We still. The only person we need now to sign up is going to be Kenny, and Kenny is going to be a co-owner with Paul Sotero because Paul Sotero is going to be at a fish auction, and he's like the auctioneer, so he can't do it. So Kenny's going to draft for Paul's team, and so they're going to be a dual partnership.
Oh, yeah.
I look like a professional wrestler there.
What you gonna do when Tom Brady comes stomping down on you?
It's so wrong.
It looks like we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're gonna have 12 people in the league. And Mike's team is Mike's great team. Jimmy P is the Cardinal Tetras. Actually, he's the Tetra Cardinals. Skipper is Skipper Sandustel? Sandlot? What is this? Sandlot. Skipper Sandlot. Did you write that?
Yes, I did.
Well, I'm glad you didn't go with Skipper Sandusky.
Well, that's what you were thinking.
It was. And then we got Lefties Bettas. St. Louis Mudcats. That's my buddy Danny. Tricky Ricky. That's Daniel or Ricky De Hoyas. The Mod Guppy Hitman is the Mod Guppy Peter. Royally Fantastic is Fantastic Freaks. I bet he likes the Royals like me. That's bizarre. We got a lot of Midwest love in this league. Who's your favorite team, Kenny? If you had to pick a baseball team.
Chicago Cubs.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, we got Ricky De Hoyas is also a Chicago Cubs guy. Okay. The Fighting Bettas. David J. Who's David J?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's Rockin' Fish. Rockin' Fish. And then we have the Tiger Barbs is Josh. Who's Josh? Peplin, is that actually you and you're under like Josh Bolin? Your actor look
Try to
alike?
think who in the fish vein Josh. I've heard. Remember
You joined
Josh?
Metalhead.
Metalheads.
The Metalheads?
That's right. It's Metalheads.
I don't see Metalheads being a sports guy.
He likes sports.
This is his symbol. Can you see that?
It's a tiger barb.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't.
that's not
I don't know
Metalhead.
who-
No.
Metalhead, I think, would probably be like Metalheads or something. Okay. League.
Can't think of
How do I
another
find
guy.
league? I added a second monitor today. So cool. This way, when we play Dungeons and Dragons, I can see what the dice are being rolled and where we're at on the map at the same time. It's going to be epic. So that's who's in the league. My team is called the Battling Bishers because I love Bishers. Is that a cat?
Mm-hmm.
Grace?
Oh, man. Hi, kitty. My cat's asleep. Oh, actually,
Roxanne.
he's poking me. He's yawning.
My baby's just. What are you doing?
Oh,
That is a cool dog.
Piplin, I didn't know you had a German Shepherd. I love German Shepherds.
She's spoiled slightly.
Mhm.
She's a good dog, though,
You
aren't you? You're a good pup.
You should get a cat to be its best friend.
We had cats, man. We're over that.
Oh,
Well, you got to understand that we at one point had like 15 cats. That's too many.
that was really weird. I just got a ham commercial. There was a ham commercial on Yahoo, and it was playing in my ear. Boneless ham.
Oh.
Not sponsored. Well, should we wrap it up and say we'll meet everybody else on Sunday?
Yep. So we'll be here 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Pacific or Eastern. So if you want to come check out a live fantasy draft of baseball, come on over here. You can see me and Miss Danny Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Catch our boy Skip, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Ed, are you still doing the Kaler one?
Fantastic Freaks came on, and George, and Griffin. What's that?
Are you still doing the thing with Kaler on Sunday? The Tennessee
Yeah,
Mob thing?
tomorrow I'm gonna go to a reptile show in downtown Chattanooga, and he'll probably go live. I don't know if he will or not. Oh,
That
man,
cat
I
looks
just wanna
mean
pet
as
that
hell,
cat.
Pep.
Oh,
Let's see.
look, my cat's drinking.
Drinking.
He drinks out of ABC's mug, so he doesn't bother my tea.
Then be sure to
Okay.
check out, he doesn't live stream that much. It's honor having him up here with us, but check out his gal, Miss Foxy Fishes, every Thursday night, 5 p.m. or excuse me, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
And she's a mermaid.
And she's a mermaid. I still think the power couple to be would be if those two started a live stream together one night. I think they could do a pretty good job. I don't know, but
Baby steps.
No, darn it.
so are you going to be having anything in the Fish Fam auction this time around?
Chopre Daniels and techniques for you.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to have one pair of zebra Akara that are mating ready. And then what else? Are we supposed to do 2 or 3, Skip?
Well, you can give me 2 choices. We got to see how many people we get. And then
Okay.
we'll go from there.
I don't know.
It'll be fun. And then did you mention when Skipper's show is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Sunday show?
Mm-hmm.
And Ed,
It'll
you
be
should roll
right-
through all the appearances you can make in an average week.
Okay. Well, I didn't do Lefties today because he had a big dinner date tonight. I did this one. I do Punchy Paints on Friday nights.
Saturday
I do Saturday nights. I do Kaler's Fish Mafia on Sunday nights before the Danikin show. Monday is my day off. Tuesday is my Aquashella meeting. Wednesday is my Dungeons and Dragons night. And Thursday's my night when I get to do my show at 10:30 at night.
Brianna doesn't let us forget it. Is it at night? Is it at night? Is it at night?
She's so sweet. And I probably should do less of those other shows so that way people will watch me on my show. I might be wearing people out.
I don't think people
I
get
love
enough of you, Ed.
No.
Exactly.
Nope. And what's so funny is every show you're on so uniquely different.
I do a lot of different ones. Oh, I might be doing a geek out with Rico on Monday.
Nice.
And I don't know if that'll be on my channel or on his. But we used to do the geek outs all the time where we would talk different, superhero things and stuff or sci-fi. And we just haven't done it for a long time. So we were going to do that today, but he wasn't feeling good, so we canceled.
I would sure like to see a fish room tour from somebody soon.
Come film one, damn it. You.
I need to do a fish room soon of mine. I'm going to
Yeah,
be
you
building
do.
a wall this week. I'll be putting a wall in. So as soon as I get that wall in, I'm going to set up a 75-gallon, and I'm going to do that for my ornate Beischers.
And don't worry, Pep. I already got on Skipper telling him he has to get those guys in a bigger tank because I can tell by you're getting a twitch to you.
I ain't say a word. They
I
look
have
good.
it. I just got to set it up.
They look very healthy and beautiful.
They do look healthy. My
Oh,
only
that's
fear,
good.
I told him though,
Oh.
with the this current size that they're at, there's not a lot of room to run for the weaker ones.
Once they
No,
start
I-
spawning, things change.
Yeah, I'd be fearful.
Yeah, I got a 75. I got to get cleaned up and set up. That's where
And
they
put a
go.
lot of rock in there, man.
Monster gal is here
Give
too.
them some hides. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up for this week. Catch us next week, same time, same place. I was about ready to say, I as always love your fish, but may your team do.
You can still love them.
We got to have us some kind of a catchy phrase for this channel, man. We got to come up
Well,
with some.
Remember, Mahomes got number 1.
Oh
then we
my
end it.
God! Oh my God! Oh.
Chiefs.
Should be something
This
about
is how large my head is. I can't hardly fit that on.
Well, I just watched this. Ed put that cheap emblem. We went from 28 down to 16, like instantly.
Oh, well, here, Buc-ee's.
Stay lit. That's a good one. Stay lit.
What does that mean in Australian? And there's George. I wonder if George is going to do his funny show tonight.
Does he usually go Friday nights now?
I don't know. He's a hit and miss type of guy.
I tell you, for those that are up and becoming, it's best that you pick a night and stick with it. The same night, every night.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you don't want to know, Ed. Oh.
Okay. Well, I won't be cracking my fat.
Oh, remember, we
Matt.
all battled for a Packers trophy.
Hell Lombardi.
Gotta give him that one.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to beat that. That's one we should do, too. Top 10 coaches of all time, Ed.
Ooh.
Sure.
I'd be hard with
I'm
that.
down with that.
That would be fun.
And again, the cheaters get an asterisk.
Why would some even say a cheater?
Do you really going to ask that question, Ed? Because he has 5 rings.
It means nothing to me if he cheated. But I mean, you could also, who is the dude that got paid and suspended for a year? The defensive coordinator. Was that Ryan, one of the Ryans?
Probably.
He was paying guys to injure players.
That was
Oh, wasn't that Sean Payton?
no.
Yeah. Well,
But it was his.
it was Sean
his
Payton
defensive
got
coordinator.
Saints.
It was the long-haired Ryan guy. I always forget his name.
yeah, the long-haired Ryan.
Not
he was,
Rick.
He was the Raiders. He was the Raiders coach for a while too, as defensive coordinator, and he hasn't got another gig. Nobody wants him now.
Well, I mean, if you're going to get your boss suspended for a year, that's not good. You know? So that's a shame. But I don't hold that against Payton at all. I hold it against the defensive coordinator. Just saying. But well, should we wrap it up? And
Yeah, we've been saying that for
we'll
10
see you
minutes.
guys. See you guys on Sunday.
See you guys.
Have a good night, guys.
We'll sit up